So I want to highlight 3 tarot readers who all present the same theme in their readings about friends, labeling one as the karmic and the other one as their heroine. If you analyze all 3 readings, you will notice that they share strikingly similar stories and were released around the same time. To clarify, I am being gangstalked and targeted within this community, with lies being spread to destroy my character. So going back to the readings, so their tactic involves comparing two individuals, and in this case, two friends, as a form of triangulation. So by portraying themselves as people of light, the star reader, they mislead their audience, who fail to recognize that this group operates deceptively, behaving like narcissists engaging in manipulation. So in these readings, a narrative is constructed where there's a victim and a villain supposedly sabotaging the victim. So if I'm being cast as a villain in this scenario, let's make it clear. The accusations against me are false. Have not done anything to harm this person, and if there's anything, I'm just telling the truth about this person. I have chosen to remain silent about this former friend of mine, and despite knowing that this person betrayed me, I kept quiet. But I know too that in my silence, stories were fabricated and twisted to justify their attempts to persecute me. So this friend was someone I trusted deeply since childhood. While I wasn't always a perfect friend, I've always been transparent and willing to apologize when I was in the wrong. I trusted this person so much that I even made plans to bring this person in Canada at one point. So however, my perspective on this person changed when I pieced everything together and realized that she threw me under the bus. So around the time that these events began, I received a call from this friend. And during the call, she said that no matter what, you are beautiful, smart, and kind. And with a tone that is sarcastic. So it became clear to me that this was their way of covertly signaling my persecution by this group. So since then, I have been labeled with horrible names in this community, which I believe is a part of their deliberate attempt to destroy my reputation. So 2017, when all the commotion started, I had the opportunity to have a vacation in the Philippines. So there's one thing that I cannot forget, that time where I had a conversation with this former friend of mine, and we were three in that conversation. She sarcastically said that ako kasi yung mabait. To translate it in English, I'm the one who's good. And she followed it with a sarcastic laugh. To tell you the truth, I couldn't remember the whole conversation is about, but I remember that comment of hers that I find weird. So at that time, I didn't fully understand what she meant, but I eventually realized the manipulation at play when I experienced how the star community framed me as a villain while uplifting someone else to be the victim. So they were essentially switching roles to distort the truth. This same person introduced me to someone who later became my ex-boyfriend. And I recall an incident wherein it was involving a group chat with 4 people, her, me, that ex-boyfriend of mine, and another male friend of hers. Since it was a group chat, everyone could see everything that was posted. So someone shared an old picture of mine. So it was me and her in the picture when we were younger. That was before I had my nose job. So this incident felt like an attempt to humiliate me. But you see, the small things, I let it go and gave this person the benefit of the doubt. So when I returned home in 2017, her behavior confirmed that something was off. And before I flew back to Canada, she sent me a text saying, "Don't be stupid." And I found this odd and cold and could feel the hostility in that text message. So later, when I confronted her about the targeting and manipulation I had been experiencing for years, all I received was nothing but denial. There was a moment when she tried to present a happy facade, posting publicly as though nothing was wrong. So I couldn't bring myself to act like everything was fine. So I responded honestly with, "There's no love with deception." Because that was the truth of one I'm feeling. So after that, I saw a classmate posted on Facebook. It's not the exact words, but what she was trying to say is that after everything you did, she still tried to be nice. Well, in my mind at that time, I thought, you have no idea what you're talking about or what I've been dealing with. So that's when I realized that this person had been consistently playing the victim. You see, if she truly believes I wronged her, I want to hear what she claims I did and what she has been telling others about me. But I know she doesn't have the courage to confront me directly, and instead she relies on manipulative, underhanded tactics to humiliate me and control the narrative. Or perhaps I should cry and post it on Facebook to gain sympathy. I am sure that it's not only me who saw that post, but psychology-wise, if you don't have the discernment, that's already a sign of a manipulator in front of your faces. So if there's someone trying to invalidate and discredit my story and is trying to flip the script that I was forcing a false narrative on a person, it's actually flipped when they're trying to antagonize me in their stories, in their tarot readings. You see, every screenshot that I have presented showing my targeting has a logical explanation to how I concluded some things. So looking at those three tarot readings, even just from the title alone, there's a clear common thread: humiliation. So it's part of their agenda, crafting and publicly pushing false narratives to humiliate their target. This appears to align with a ritualistic pattern, almost like a form of satanic humiliation ritual, as they have been doing this consistently and systematically. If you don't see the connection, it is similar to what this former friend attempted with me, is trying to humiliate me while their group was relentlessly focused on making me look dumb. These are not beings of light. They are forces rooted in darkness, corruption, and evil.